Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, This Darn Chick. This is Kim, and I'm coming to you from my craft room. Okay, so tonight we are actually going to embroider this little jacket here. And I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do it on the lapel or not. So we'll just kind of wing it and go from there. But I am going to use my Janome 500E. And we're going to put a really cute little design right here on the side. And just kind of snazz it up a little bit. Now this piece I got, I think it's probably been 1.5 years ago. And it's just white. It's just a little white jacket that you can use for the summertime. So since I haven't wore it in such a long time, I thought, well, why not go ahead? Let's spruce it up a little bit. So that's what our design we're gonna do tonight, okay? So let's go ahead and take you over to the sewing machine or embroidery machine. And we will start our design, okay? And if you have any questions, let me know. I always just feel free to ask any questions whatsoever. I'm glad that you are coming to my YouTube channel. I'll be more than happy to answer anything. So let's go ahead, start this project up, okay? Okay, so before you do anything, make sure that you go ahead and you iron your garment, depending on what you're gonna do. So this is just like a little blazer that I'm gonna be doing, okay? And I think I'm gonna embroider, I think in this area, if I can get it to embroider in this area, I think I can. This little blazer is kind of funny, the way it's made. So we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out whether I'm gonna do it here or here in the front. I haven't decided yet. So let's go on over, let's go to our machine and we'll start the process. So this is one of the little designs that I found that was in my Janome. I think what I'm gonna do though, I'd like to add a flower to this. So I think what I'm gonna do is go here to, let's see, actually let's go to the house up here, okay? And I'm going to also go to the grid here so I can kind of move it up and down. And because if I'm gonna put it on a lapel, what I'm gonna wanna do is turn it. So let's go ahead and do my degrees. You could do 45. You could do 1 degree. I think I might wanna just go ahead and pull that down just a little bit there. Let's go back the other way. Okay. So I think I'm gonna leave it at this and press OK. Then I want to add another design. So I'm gonna go right back up home and I wanna add this little flower here. And this little flower will probably take about 3 minutes to do. So I wanna adjust that. So I wanna go back into home in the grid here, okay? Let me see where that's gonna go. Because I know that I want this area along here to blend together. So let's go here, let's add, oh, let's not do that. Let me see here, let me go back because I wanna add that little green. There it is. Okay, got it. Okay. So we're gonna add this together here, okay? So what we're gonna do is we wanna move our flower around a little bit there. Kind of adjust it, figure out where you want it at. Because I do want this to either go I'll either go across, like right up above my, sorry, that's my dog going back and forth. Right up above my pocket, or I'll do it on the lapel actually going down. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and move this down a little bit, okay? Then I'm gonna turn it. Because remember, we wanted to do that 45 degrees here with it. Kind of pull it out like this. And then maybe put my flower about here. Actually, let me see. Let's see what it looks like over here. we go. Let's turn that flower a little bit. Pull him out just a little bit there. Now, if this was in my Embroidery software, it'd be a little bit easier to do, but that's okay. So all I'm doing right now is just pressing this area here, and it's just slowly turning. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's slowly turning that flower there, okay? So press OK. Okay, so before we start our embroidery, I wanted to show you a really cool little feature that I do like. Sorry, that's my dogs, honey. That's coming down the hall, so if you hear them. I really like this little feature right here. Now, when you get any type of design on here, whether it's a flower, a leaf, or if it's a car or whatever, if you want to duplicate that, what you're going to do is you're going to press on that item, then you're going to come right down here where it looks like 2 sheets of paper. Press on that and then move it over. What it does is it duplicates that whole area, okay? So let's say, for instance, I want another flower, but I want my other flower about right here. I'm going to press on my flower, go down here, press on that where it looks like 2 sheets of paper, go back and move that flower, okay? And you can actually create yourself just a really cool little design. You know, just a little bit of like garland design and stuff, which is really nice. So I do like this type of feature that comes with the Janome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more. I'm going to press on the flower again. Press on these, which I call the 2 pieces of paper. Bring it up, and I think I'm going to put it right here. Now, if you noticed, right where the flower's at, this flower is on top of the original piece of garland here, okay? So we're going to take that and we're going to pull it over here. So basically, your leafing is to the back, all right? So I think that's what I'm going to do with that, because I think that's a really pretty design. All right, let's go back into my hoop. Let's see if we can do it in a 140 by 140. Yes, it's going to let us do it that way. Then we're going to go ahead and press OK. Then press OK again, and then we can go ahead and we can start a design. So that's like one of the coolest little features that I really do like about this. And you can do that with anything that you download on your website, or let's say, for instance, you go to the Embroidery software and you make your own and you download it to the to your stick, then you put it in. You can duplicate anything. So I really like that. So see how that just made it a really pretty little embroidery design. I do like that one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start the process and see how it comes out. Okay, so always make sure that you put it in the actual center part of your fabric of where you'd like it to be. So like mine, I want it over here to the side from here to here, okay? So there's this little guide that's over here. So you're just gonna press on it. And so what it does is it goes from side to side to center to back. So it's actually just showing you where you're gonna be embroidering. Now, for some reason, if you don't do this, it's a big possibility that it's going to go off your area, off your grid of where you want to place the needle at. So just make sure that you always align it no matter what you do. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start our design. And this is the design that we're going to do. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do all the colors, but we're going to start it now, okay? Go ahead, press start. And this is going to take about 17 minutes. So we'll go through and we'll be back here in a few minutes. One thing I can say about the Janome 500 is that, you know, you can put any piece of clothing in here and embroider. I mean, you could do socks, you could do blazers, you could do jeans. Just like I showed you the other day, you could even do boots. So anything that you can imagine that you know you can fit underneath that needle, that's normally what I try. I like to do little tutorials like this just to show you what the machine can do. It's just a cool little machine, and there's still so many different functions that are in it that even I haven't tried. So it's always a learning curve with this machine. The one thing about it though is I never leave it alone, because just as soon as I walk away, I know that something's gonna happen. Either it's gonna break a thread or whatever. But it seems like if I sit here and babysit it, it seems to be okay. So I'm sure we all had that problem. So if you had that problem, you let me know. But I think it happens to all of us. But so far it's doing really good. It's giving me a really pretty design. This is on the Pellon. This is I like to float a lot of my materials. I don't like to have to, you know, use the hoop to press it down with. Floating my materials is so much easier for me, especially if I've got a big project to do. It is just one of those that is, it just seems to be so much easier to be able to just put it on top, press it down, and most of the time I don't even pin my stuff down. Now if I'm doing a hat, I will, because that's different, but most of the time you don't even really have to pin anything down. When I'm finished with this, I will go ahead and clip all the extra strings to it, and then we'll show you what it looks like. You're doing a really good job. Okay, here it is. Isn't that a cute little design? I really like it. It came out great. So it's going to look nice on my little jacket here. Well, and then if you look to the sides like here, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe, watch my channel, give me a thumbs up on it, and you have a nice night.